What's up, guys? Mirror Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for August 28th, 2025. It is the Qixi Festival, and we're breaking down this event because this is probably one of the most muddled, mathing out situations I've had to do for an event in a while, and I'm pretty sure we got it right because I did a little math check to see what it would take to clear the whole event. The math checked out for all the numbers, and sadly, the way they did the point systems and the rewards this week, you have to go further than you would originally think, and it's still a lot of coins you need to use, but it's not that bad. For a wishing coin event, this is some decent rewards, but I don't think it's anything super special. So let's just jump right in. I'm going to show you guys what most likely you're going to do. Getting through two parts of this event should be done free to play. Going into part 3 will require some contract starry gems or some spending. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Everything you see on screen will be in the description down below as well. Let's get going. So this event is one of the ones that has probably the most text I've ever written for you guys to better understand this event, because of course this right here is going to be needed for this right here. Yes, it sounds weird that you're actually going to have to do one of the main events like Fantasy Factory and all these other things this time. So we're going to break it down because of course at the end of the day the Coud-Weaving shop is the main thing. We want to get at least 2 of these parts done, maybe even 3, but 3 looks like that is going to have to be quite heavily contract starry gem this time because the way that this is structured right here. So you'll see down the bottom here, you essentially need to come up to like the 400 point mark for most free to play stuff, because sadly the 300 point mark does this right here. If the 20 was here and it was like, you know, just split up a little bit better, it'd be good because you get 10, 20, 35 right here, and 35 is not enough. You need 40, because let's go down to the rules down in the description for this right here. So you'll see as far as the quest system goes, you get basically 1 point for every 10 wishing coins, or a spin for 10 that you do, limit of 270, and that's of course meaning because you only have to technically do 80 for every 100 spins you do. So you know how the math works out in that event. So 270 is the max for that. Using 1 Mithril Pickaxe is going to get you 1 point, but of course free to play is maxed out between the 15 dailies and the gem purchases. I believe it's 145. I don't think it's 140. Pretty sure it's 145. The limit of course is 800, and that's because of value packages and actually just value packages this week. That's like the only way to get additional Mithril Pickaxes. Getting 5-star heroes out of your bag, summoning them however you do it, is another 30 points, 1 for each one. And then starting a 4-star or above Tavern Quest is going to get you 1 point up to 25. So in grand total, you get 1125. Granted, you only need 1100 to get all of the rewards. So 25 of those can be not done, which most likely will come in the form of Mithril Pickaxes if you're buying out this event. However, for free to play, yeah, little confusing because I did do the breakdown to make sure the total is correct. Between the artisan assembly, you can see again the luxury brocade section right below me, you can get the quest system equals 290. The only other way to get those directly is going to be from the relay package, and between all of these packs that you see right here is an additional 190. So the quest system has majority of it. Granted, the quest system is also going to require you to spend 2, but that gives you 190 for a grand total of 480. Now that 480 was really important for me to check the math on this entire event. So there are 24 parts down here. You can see there's 8 parts. There's 3 different sections. So that's 24 parts in this event in total. Each individual part requires 5 sewings to get it done. In order to get sewing done, you need to spend 4 of these luxury brocades. So that means for every 20 brocades, you get 1 individual part, because of course 4 brocades times 5 sewings, that is 20 points, and that gets you an entire part done. Now, luckily the rewards on these are actually pretty good, and in reality, I mean 1, 2, and 3 are going to be the ones we mainly focus on today. There are some pretty cool rewards like additional bag space and stuff, but 1, 2, and 3 are what we are wondering about. That is the biggest chunk of this event for us, and because of the way this works out, like I said, with this, it's going to be a little interesting, because if we talk about getting as far as we can free to play and we go to the point structure here, the most possible points a free to play can get is as follows. So you'll see you can do a max of 270 points for wishing coins. You can do the 145 Mithril Pickaxes without any contract starry gems. You'll have 5-star heroes, 30 of them, and you'll have the 4-star quest. That only comes up to a grand total of 470. So that puts you in this weird no man's land between 400 and 600 that they made it so that you can't get to a higher tier without doing a ton of Mithril Pickaxes. And as you see in the reward quest rules here, the only way that we can go higher than this is through Mithril Pickaxes, and the only way to get additional ones, not even through the relay, is these bottom packs right here for contract starry gems. And it's probably going to take quite a few, because I want to show you guys, just before we even jump into the free to play portion, why this is kind of weird. So again, total 470 right here. That's the max we can get, which means we need another 130 points to get to the 600 point mark. And luckily that 20 gives you a whole additional part. So if you get to 600 points, that is going to get you the completion of part 3, meaning you get 30 of these Impatiens, which are they're going to be used in the store. I know, I feel like we're just going all over the place, but it's just so necessary in this one. It's crazy. And the only way to get those additional 130 is going to be from these packs down here. Now, it's not too bad. It's not crazy, because 130, you don't even have to get this pack twice. It's like this one plus this one, I guess. Or actually, you know what? If you do the math better, that's interesting. It's essentially you have to buy the 2500 contract starry gem plus the 20 or 1250, and then like, oh man, actually I guess you have to buy this one too. Is the math checkout different if you do this? That's 104, and then you buy this one again. I guess that might be cheaper. No, it's like the same exact price. It's legit the same price. Either way, you're gonna have to spend 2500, 3750, and then like, oh man, that's some craziness. Yeah, you're gonna spend over 4,000 contract starry gems this week if you want to get to the 600 point mark. And all that's going to do is give you one additional part. Granted, it's not a crazy amount of contract starry gems you need to spend. We will break down a full purchase contract starry gem version tomorrow, so you guys can see what that looks like, because that might get you better rewards. But as a complete free to play, you're only going for the 400 point mark, and the 400 point mark is going to generate you 2 of these parts. And this is kind of what I came up with. Now, granted, you could probably save gems if you want to use more wishing coins. So these 2 right here are a sliding scale, but you essentially only have to get up to 400 points. You don't have to do the max 470, which is everything in this event. So going for 400 points is going to net you 2 of those, which means you get 20 for this event, which is the complete standard that we're used to seeing in this event. Granted, the reward structure in this portion is actually a little better than we're used to, and other parts of the event are actually better as well. I really do hate it when they use all these different currencies and reward systems, and you got to do this weird math out, and then they know exactly how to do the math, so you're like, I'm just 5 off, and I can't get that without doing like a ton of contract starry gem purchases or a lot of money purchases. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. That is the reward structure. If I got anything wrong, leave a comment. We'll talk about it, see if we need to get it right. I'll see you guys next time.